Hello everyone, I hope to find you all in good spirits. Welcome to the D&D Gardening channel. Here's your sleepy host, Dee.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. I am Dee with D&D Gardening, and as you can see, I am in my seed room today. It is raining outside, which I am very grateful for because my plants needed watering, or my vegetables needed watering, and there's nothing better than regular rain from the heavens. So I am indoors today. We're going to do a check on our germination process and see where we are. And I'll also show you what I've got growing on the seed trays, or in the seed, what are those things? Yeah, seed trays. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with them. If I'm going to pot them up. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave them in the trays that they are, but I'm trying to figure out what the heck is the white stuff that's on. Okay, see, I'll get to that when we're getting ready to delve into that, but right now we're going to check on the germination of the carrot seed, so come along with me. Let me pull out the tub, the tubby tub that still got dirt, a little dirt in it, and we're going to see where we are. Probably not much process. Oh, looky. Okay, let me see if I can get a grip on this. These are our Danvers 126. Let me fix my lights. Now, I am going to lift this up because I know there's a glare. But can you see? I'm going to zoom in so you can. But there are some that have the little white tails, like that one and that one and that one. There are several in here. That one has the little white tail. Those are roots. And there's still not enough of them for me to plant yet, so I'm gonna let them keep on going, and I will check them again tomorrow. But still not enough for me to plant. I want at least 30 of them, and it looks like I've got, let's see, one, two, I'm not gonna sit here and count all these. I've got quite a few, but I don't believe it's 30. It may be, but I want more. If I could get 60 out of this, I'd be in heaven. But that's what we've got so far. So the process is working. Let me pull the water back up to the seeds. We are again covering it with plastic wrap. And when I put the lid on it, it will help seal it. So that was my Danvers. This one is my Nance, or Knots, or Nantes, whichever one, however you pronounce it. I always get this one incorrect. But look at this one. This one has got a lot of germination. I could probably go on and plant these because there's a lot. I don't know, can you see? Come on, give me some light. I think the closer I get with the light, the darker, the dimmer it gets. But there's a lot of them. See all these? With the little white tails sticking out. All of those. Probably can't see because my big finger was in the way. but there's quite a few of them in there that are actually ready to be planted. So these, I think I'm going to go on and plant. And I'll show you how I do that. So I'm going to leave this one out. I'm not going to put it back in the tote. I'm going to leave it out, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to plant this. So let me leave this out. And now we're going to look at the heirloom. Now the last time I did the heirloom, it was growing like crazy. So let's see how it's doing now. Heirloom is taking its little sweet little time now. Hang on just a second. Take one of my knitting needles and kind of break these up because they are just hanging around each other just a little too much. And they've got little tails or roots sticking out of them. My chair keeps rolling. Stop it. But they do have little roots on them. And one of the things that I realized is they will grow through the paper towels too, which is not fun at all. I'm just wetting the paper towel back up. Not that it's drying up, but I don't know if you can see, like this has a little white tail on it. That has a little white tail. So a lot of these have, but I don't think it's enough. No, it's not enough yet for me to plant because I want to fill up a full carton of one of those little egg crate things. I want to fill up a full one, and this is not, it holds 30, and this is not 30. So this one and the Danvers will go back into the tote. So that's going back in the tote. And there's its little lid. And here is that little, that's the Danvers. Back into the tote it goes. And I'm gonna move it out of the way, and bear with me just a second while I adjust the camera. Alrighty, so I am going to do step 3 on just the knot or the Nantes carrots, so you can see what the process is once you have first put the seeds in the little container on a paper towel, wet, and cover them and put them away so they can start the germination process. Step 2 is the germination process when you're putting them away in the dark somewhere. It doesn't have to be warm, it doesn't have to be cool, it just needs to be in a dark place. And the third step is what I'm about to show you right now, which is, check my camera and the battery, which is planting the ones that have sprouted roots. So let's hope I have 30, at least 30, so I can show you that process. So here we go. Okay, it has been a while since I had to film a video like this. Ooh, this reminds me of my soap making days. Okay, so I have my seed mix. I have a empty tub because what I'm going to do, and I had started this before, and I was like, you know what, I need to go on and put this on camera. So my egg crate thing is, I had to dump the soil out so I could show you how I do it. But I have it on a tray, so the soil doesn't fall out of the little holes that I put in the bottom. And I'll show you one of those so you know what I'm talking about. So here's my egg crate. It does not have holes in the bottom. All I did was I took something, preferably scissors, and you just stick it through, twist it, and it makes a hole. And you just do that all the way around, all through the egg crate, and make holes everywhere you see, you know, the little slots or pockets. So that's already been done in this egg crate. Next, I'm going to fill it with my seed mix. And my seed starting mix is nothing but cocoa coir, vermiculite, and worm castings. I have started using worm castings. I think I'm going to get away from using cow poo, because yeah, I'm going to get away from using cow poo. You know the issues I've had. So we're not going to go back through that. So next I just take and okay, I think this might be as good as it's going to get. Okay, so I just take the soil and I just fill up the little cells, making sure that I get it all filled in, and you can use your hands or whatever. I'm just doing it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I just make sure that I got all of them covered, and then just kind of smooth it out. And any little balls of worm castings or cocoa coir that I come across, I'm not sure what that is, break them down. I'm not sure what that is either. Goodness. I know that's from the worm castings. I probably should have left them in there, but I didn't. And I'm going to clean them out of that little pocket right there. You know, the sides of the egg crate where there ain't no, it's not big enough to fit an egg. I'm be wasting my soil. Now I'm going to get it off my tray. Okay, so now I've got that full, and all I'm going to do is take my finger and just make a little indentation in each little cell, just like that. And then, where are my little, then in here, I am going to take my little seed sprouts, I guess we can call them, little carrot seeds, and I am going to pick them up and put one into each cell. The only ones that I'm going to put in the cell are the ones that have the little root attached to them. So I am going to zoom in even further. That's as far as it'll go, you guys. And let me grab one so you can see. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that one? It's got the little root on the end. I'm going to put it into that cell, and that's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to pick up one and put it in each cell. If I have any left over, I will do that in another. I'll fill up another cell tray and do that. Now this takes up a little time, so I will have my husband fast forward past all this. Oops, I got one. Because it is a very slow process. Because sometimes, yep, there's one in there. You can't remember where you've put one. Okay. Get off. Will you go in there? Okay. Sometimes they get stubborn and don't want to go. And the reason I wanted to do the milk crate is because, like I said before, the spacing, and not only the spacing, but the egg crate will break down. Yep, there's one in there. So that will also, you know, they're biodegradable if you get the right ones. Get off. Okay, that's dirt. And it will also help retain moisture once they're watered. Oh yeah, I think I might be able to fill up another tray. Maybe using tweezers will be faster. Okay, had to figure out where I was. Yeah, these tweezers are a lot faster. Only problem is you have to make sure that you are extra careful and you don't break the root off. Okay, I can fill up another, crate with what I have left. So now that all of the cells are full, I'm just going to take a little more soil and cover them up. And then patting it down gently. And I'm going to take the tray off of take the tray out of this this tub, because I want to save the soil that, you know, the overflow. And then we can start all over again. But I need to water this to let them get, because it's already moist, but it's not wet. And spin it around so I can get the other side. Alrighty. Now that's nice and watered and planted, and I'm just going to set it on my seed rack under the grow light. No heating tray, no nothing. Once they start sprouting, then I'm going to take it outside. And I repeat the process. I just take another tray, take another egg crate, rinse and repeat. I can't find my scissors. I don't want to use the one that I use for my kitchen. Because when I do that, they end up staying in my seed room. They get confiscated. It drives my husband crazy. Because he always goes, "D, where is this blah blah blah?" And I'll go, "Oh, it's in the seed room. I used it for something." And he goes, "Leave it in the kitchen. That's not where it belongs." I'm like, "I know, but you know, I was just using it and forgot." Okay, so now I'm ready to fill this one up. And you see how easy and quick that was? Where's my, there we are. And I'll put my label on those as soon as I get done. But I'm planting carrots that I know will sprout because they're already germinated. Whoops. When I saw this method on YouTube, I can't remember what channel. Dang it. I told y'all I was graceful, right? When I saw that this little way of doing the carrot seeds, I was just floored. I just couldn't believe it. Okay, let me hold this up. Now this extra I can use to refill where I've put the seeds in. Let's see, I'm getting dirt everywhere. Alrighty. Clean out those little spaces that don't need any dirt in them at all. Alrighty, you can see, let's zoom in, about right there. And I'm gonna do my little, not right there, right there. And back to putting my seeds in. I have been up, you guys, since I know it was 2:45 this morning. Which is interesting because Usually when it's raining outside, I can't get out of the bed. But this morning I popped up. I think that's where that goes. If not, I might have to thin that out. I lost my place. Now that's the only thing I hate about this, is I can't remember all the time where I've put a seed. Don't remember when the camera cut off, but I've got all of my cells filled again, and now I'm just going to take some dirt or some soil and just, don't know what that is, cover it up. Not putting a lot, just enough to put in, to fill in that little divot that I did for the seed. And I'm gonna pat it down. Get these two clumps out of the way. I'll put them over to the side. All right, going out. And now, time to water. Alrighty. This one is now all planted and watered. I don't know what I was finna say, but watered. Now this one is going on my seed rack along with the other one. Okay. Next, I will take these once they sprout and then put them into the garden bed, and we will see what happens then. When I get ready to put them in the garden bed, I am going to add some worm castings into the top, maybe 3-4 inches of the soil. Prior to me putting that on top of it, I will work it in and then lay the whole egg crate on top of it, and then maneuver some soil around it to cover just the outer edges of the egg crate. And I will do that for every egg crate that I put into the raised bed. And that's pretty much how I'm going to plant these. But yeah, as soon as I see the little, I call them twigs because they remind me of the little ponytails, and I don't know why I call them twigs, but they look like two little ponytails that a kid has when you first put their hair in a ponytail and they just kind of fly over like that. That's what they remind me of. But as soon as I see those on, let's say 80% of the carrots, that's when I will take them outside and put them in the ground. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I will do the other two carrots, the Danvers 126 and the heirloom carrots. They will be done the same way, just as I showed you just now. And that's pretty much it in a carrot shell. So, until the next video, I hope this was helpful for some. I hope you got something out of it. And always remember, grow your own, eat your own. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Okay, did I ever do thumbnail? I don't know. I don't know. Thumbnail.
Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.